The Velveteen Rabbit. Once upon a time, on Christmas morning, a little boy found a gift waiting for him under the tree. It was a soft, brown and white velveteen rabbit with pink-lined ears, shiny button eyes, and a nose made of thread. At first, the boy was delighted. He played with the rabbit for a few days. But soon, newer, fancier toys appeared: shinny, tin soldiers, mechanical trains, and clever wind-up animals. The rabbit was put aside in the nursery, where he sat quietly and watched the Skin Horse's wisdom. In the nursery lived an old, worn-out toy called the Skin Horse. His fur had been rubbed off in patches, and his eyes were scratched, but he was wise, for he had lived there longer than any other toy. One evening, the rabbit asked shyly, "What does it mean to be real? Does it mean having moving parts or making noises like the other toys?" The Skin Horse smiled kindly. "No, little rabbit. Being real doesn't come from how you're made. It happens when a child loves you, truly loves you for a long time. Then you become real." "Does it hurt?" asked the rabbit. "Sometimes," said the Skin Horse. "For when you are real, your fur may get worn. Your seams may come loose, and you may not look beautiful anymore. But once you are real, you don't mind, because it lasts forever." The Velveteen Rabbit thought about this deeply. He wanted more than anything to become real. The boy's love. One night, the boy's nanny tucked the Velveteen Rabbit into the boy's bed. From that night on, the rabbit slept beside the boy, was carried in his arms during the day, and went everywhere with him. The boy whispered to him, hugged him tight, and said, "You are my very best friend." As time passed, the rabbit grew shabbier. His fur thinned, his whiskers drooped, and his stitches loosened. But the boy didn't mind at all. To the boy, the rabbit was the most wonderful toy in the world. And so, in the quiet of the nursery, the rabbit realized with joy, "I am becoming real. Sickness and farewell." One spring, the boy fell very ill with scarlet fever.
The rabbit stayed by his side, cuddled close, comforting him through long, feverish nights. At last, the boy grew better.
But the doctor ordered that everything in the sick room be burned to stop the illness from spreading, including the rabbit. The rabbit was placed in a sack and left outside by the shed. That night, he felt more alone than ever. "Was I real after all?" he whispered. Tears trickled down his worn velvet cheeks. The magic of love. But then, something wondrous happened. From the boy's tear-stained memories and the rabbit's own deep love, a flower bloomed in the garden, and a gentle nursery fairy appeared. "Little rabbit," she said softly, "because you have been truly loved. You are real now. Not just to the boy, but forever." She touched him with her wand, and the rabbit's thread nose twitched. His legs stretched and grew strong. His ears perked up. No longer a toy, he was a real rabbit. With a joyful hop, he bounded into the woods, his heart full of wonder. The boy remembers. The following spring, the boy played in the garden. A wild rabbit hopped nearby and paused to watch him. Something about the rabbit's soft brown fur and gentle eyes felt familiar. The boy smiled, not knowing why, and whispered, "He reminds me of my old bunny." The real rabbit twitched his ears and bounded happily into the woods, knowing that love had made him real at last. Moral: love makes us real. It is not how we look, but how we are loved and how we love in return. That gives us true worth.